Hi everyone, Michelle Fixit here. Today we are unboxing a Samsung refrigerator, and I'm a little annoyed because sometimes when you have the delivery service with your brand new shiny appliance, you run into issues because they don't want to bring the unit into your house. So if you find yourself in this situation and you have lots of grumpies about it, just know that some companies, if you don't have over an inch of clearance on both sides, they will not be bringing your new appliance into your house, which is a problem for people that have older homes or maybe just new toys. So what you hear in the background is the delivery truck as it's doing everything, and what you see behind me is the Samsung refrigerator. So we're going to unbox it. So we're going to unbox it, and then we're going to be getting it inside the house. And I'm going to be giving you guys step-by-step instructions on how to get this new unit inside your house. So stay tuned. Thank you, John. So they did already take the box off and the wrap, so we're left with this stuff. Hi, Sean. And I think there's going to be a video on how to get this residue off of this unit as well. Yes. Alright, first thing is you have an abundance of stuff inside here. So we're going to be moving all of this stuff inside the house because we are going to be taking our doors off and we're going to be taking our drawers out. John, I'm going to give you guys pieces to bring inside. Just put them on the sofa. Yes, please. Thank you. You can always find a way to get stuff done. I'm talking to the thing. Nothing like filming in the middle of the street. It's great. Next one is going to be the drawers. Yeah. I'm filming, so you gotta watch me. Alright, this one. Alright. And so I did find a trick, and this is kind of frustrating because you guys are stuck in selfie mode. But if you pull out that drawer that I just did, and you look right here, and again, I'm in selfie mode, so I can't really see. But right here, if you push this clip and you push it on the other side, this whole drawer is going to come out. Okay? So I might be able to get a better vantage point of that on the other one. And there's a guy across the street that's watching me while I'm doing all this. So to get this out, I used to think you have to unscrew all these screws over here, but there's two little clips on either side, and so if you push both of those in, you're going to be able to pull the tracks out. We're going to do the same thing on the bottom, and I might be able to fit in there and show you guys more, but we'll see. So I need a flathead or a ratchet so I can push those in. It's kind of a tight fit, so whoever's the smaller person needs to get in there, and you guys will sort of see it. So you get in here like this, use the blunt end, and you're going to push into those clips. So there's one. Hopefully there's no wires on the older units that have the buttons right here. there's wires, so you won't be able to do this. You'll have to take the face of it off. You're just going to gradually pull both sides. Ah, there is still a wire. Oh, it's like a water wire or something. Okay, that was not expected, so hold on. Might have to take the door all the way off. This one's got this one has a little locking thing in it. This drawer, you're going to have to lift the butt up a little bit. And very nicely pull each side, carefully. It's thinner plastic, so it makes it where it comes out. Very careful. Come on. You want to be careful with that piece because that piece doesn't break. Alright, so hopefully they didn't add a surprise wire there. This right here, secure bullet clips. One, rotate around. All of this talking that I'm doing because this guy is sitting over there. Pull it, pull it, pull it. And there you go. The whole drawer comes out. Which is so much better than it was. So I'm going to investigate this other one before I start taking the door off. We'll do that for a second. And I'm going to pause you guys while I try to figure out what to do with this situation. Alright guys, so they did change the design a smidge. So there is a wire in here that goes from the back all the way to the front. There's a plug here, which you guys are not going to be able to see because, of course, you're stuck in selfie mode. But I'm going to undo that plug, and then I'm going to take this front off. We're going to be able to get that inside, and then I'm going to pull these tracks out. This track will be able to get away from the unit because there's no wire. That track over there, however, because it has the wire, I'm going to pull it out, and then I'm going to stick it in there, so that way we still have the smallest, we still have a smaller profile for the refrigerator. So you guys bear with me. So there's a clear plastic piece right here. You're going to remove that by pinching both sides. And then the plug, which you can't see, you'll need a flathead for. And you're going to push it down and then just wiggle inside. It'll pop freely like that. And then I am going to need a ratchet. I don't think this is the right, it might be the right size. Oh, they use the same size as the previous refrigerator. This is the tightly, we're going to loosen. Oh. Try to do just the bolt on both sides. up here to the top, which you guys may or may not be able to see. Well, hold on. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna have to combine these two things. So you're gonna need a Phillips or a drill for this right here. You're gonna take this off. You're gonna take this one off. You're gonna take this one off, and then this plate's gonna come off. Thank you, handy dandy assistant. There's one. Two. Three. All right, and then we're gonna pull this up. Wiggle jiggle. I'm gonna pause you guys, I need 2 hands. Okay, so you do have to have the doors open, and then what you're gonna do is you have all these little clips. So you're gonna disconnect this guy, which you push and pull. So I can't do that without 2 hands. So you push this down and then pull this out at the same time. You're gonna do the same thing over here. You're gonna push this one. Well, this one actually is different design. So you push right here, and then you're gonna pull that apart. So that's gonna disconnect these 2 guys. And then your last step is gonna be this guy and this guy. So this guy you're gonna pull the plastic off of, and then he's gonna have a push point right here, and you're gonna pull those 2 pieces apart. And again, I apologize, I do not have 3 hands. This guy, you're gonna push this blue down, and then you are going to push this in and then pull it out and twist, and it should release. So I'll be back in a second. If any of that changes, then I will update. Okay, the other one, they gave you more space, so you're not gonna be able to pull these 2 clear pieces apart. You're gonna have to pull it a little bit, push on the clip over here, and then pull it. It's a pain in the butt, I apologize. All right, update. This little guy, you're gonna kind of dork him up if somebody has a better way to do it. But basically you have to just kind of pry him out. If you have a little like flex tool, you might have a little bit better time with it, but otherwise you're gonna compromise and it's just gonna happen. You're gonna flip, Sean, can you hold this door for a second? You're going to flip this up, have 2 hands on it because it's going to be full weight in a second. You're going to pull this up like so. You're going to take that off of there and then wiggle and jiggle and wiggle and jiggle, and this guy is going to come off of there. All right, there's that piece, and then you're going to do the same thing over here, pull this up and then wiggle and jiggle, and that guy's going to come out as well. All right, and your last step is to get Allen wrenches to remove this off of here and this off of here. And then we're gonna flip the unit up because since this one was just unboxed, we gotta get those feet off of there for clearance as well. And then we're gonna be getting in the house. All right, if you are dealing with a brand new appliance, they put these in here when you first get the appliance. So you're gonna remove this guy and remove this guy on both sides. But don't flip your unit upside down, otherwise you're gonna have to wait a couple days to be able to put it right side up. All right, everyone, so the refrigerator is safely indoors, and I will be making a follow-up video to this on how to put the refrigerator back together again. And I hope you found this video to be helpful, and you guys like and subscribe. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!